if they, and this is just my theory that they blockchained it, my Ashley's super brain and Blue Eyes beating the one going, look, you motherfuckers are crazy, but you're onto something. Look, there's something going down here besides that scary ninja bitch walking behind me. Anyway, here's the thing. If they were able to locate all the shares and hold them like in a repository, and all we have is the synthetic credit I got you, and they're all in our account, that means that they're not afraid. You know who we're talking about here. They're not afraid of us. Why? Because they could take the real shares and cancel things out on a daily, on an hour, and on a 15-minute. So everybody kept saying, where are they getting all these shares from? How are they allowing Biden? Let me tell you something. You ever wonder what they're moving through the dark pool? Let me tell you something. It's very possible, because I've been studying this shit for an entire year, every fucking day. So when people are out there, lose this, lose that, listen, go suck a dick, because it ain't going to be mine. At the end of the day, look at what I'm explaining to you. This is not just AMC or GameStop. It's across the board. It's very possible, at the end of the day, that they're holding all the real shares, and what we got is those synthetic Guatemalan ghosts. That's why they're not afraid of us. That's why they can control the price and smack it down. Why no blockchain? Because it will show that the accounts are not sleeping in your brokerage account. They're somewhere else, being lent out all over the place. Motherfucker, think about this for a second. Put your bullshit aside. Put your AMC bullshit aside. Put your man issues aside. Think about it. If you're getting fucked, and I think I'm onto something here, and I fact-checked myself a couple of times today.
So if I'm getting this straight, the volume that we see moved through the dark pool is their shares that they own, the shares that they sold short being bought back and resold and just shifting back and forth through the dark pool to try to avoid cost to borrow. Could that be it? I'm trying to figure out what he's ultimately bringing to the table here, right? Because there's no facts, and it could be FUD, and it's just negativity with no facts, and I don't want this to bring people to sell, right? I don't want people to freak out. So I'm just trying to put this together right now. Literally, you're watching me brainstorm this. I didn't prep for this video. For Lou, for everybody, just to give you a little bit of clarification, I don't agree with this just because there's no facts. I'll pull up the email right here. I contacted my Webull. I didn't get the contract, my E-Trade and my TradingView, but I contacted my Webull and made sure everything in my account was good. I own these shares, this, that, and the third. Everything is all set. Webull got back to me. They said, we don't see anything wrong in the account. You're good, yada, yada, yada. I'll pull it up right here. You'll see the date. It's back in February. Okay. So I know for myself, I'm all good. Now, if this was the case, I would love to know where they got these shares. And the reason I'd love to know that is because back in May, June, when it ran up to 70 something, we own 90% of the float, right? And there was a share count. We own 90% of the float. There was a share count. That's ultimately, I can pull up probably a clip from my video if I want to. That's ultimately right before the run up, we had the share count. They were probably afraid of that, right? But here's the thing. We held sideways up at that level for quite a while. I don't think a lot of people sold. I don't think a lot of people sold. Adam Aaron's saying we still own 90% of the float, which this could be wrong because he didn't give a share count. But if you guys want to test this theory, let's just go on Twitter and let's get a share count. Does retail own the float? Do we own these shares? Okay, that's really it. Either way, you're on the right side of this, because whatever you clicked buy in your brokerage account, whenever you clicked buy, you didn't click buy for a fucking receipt. You clicked buy to have these shares. That's not your problem. That's a problem on whatever other end you press that buy button on. Okay, so that's ultimately what I want to say about that. like I said, I'm just brainstorming as this video goes on. But let's see, synthetics being swapped out. We own the synthetics. We own IOUs, receipts. Since the price has been walked down, retail still has been buying shares. So as this price has been walked down, even if they owned shares and we didn't, and they're walking the price down, would mean that they're selling off these shares. Remember, if they're selling and siphoning them in a cycle back and forth, it's going to barcode the stock. It's not going to drop it 80%, 90%. I don't know, guys. Take with this what you will. Hopefully I can chop this video up so it's not as long. I'm just trying to live brainstorm right here. Let me know your thoughts on this, guys. That's really it for right now. I'm going to try to react to a lot more things going on with AMC. Just plain out, start the video and brainstorm on the topics, because I want you guys to get a live opinion. If there's a negative opinion, I want you to hear the positive opinion and the factual opinion. That's really it. That's all. That's all I got, guys. Buy and hold for me, and I'll see you guys later.